CancerCare Manitoba is the provincially mandated cancer agency tasked with providing cancer services to the people of Manitoba. For this project, CancerCare's partners in the private lab sector include Gamma Dynacare Medical Laboratories, Trainer Laboratory and Life Lab Medical Laboratory Services, Toronto, and Unicity Laboratory Services.
The Manitoba Cancer Registry is the province's central repository for cancer incidence data, and it's population-based. Pathology reports are a primary source of data that the Cancer Registry uses. The registrars of the Cancer Registry are the unsung heroes of the work who painstakingly go through all kinds of information to put together a case-by-case chronology of all cancer diagnosis in Manitoba. So the purpose of this work was to automate the process, to make workflow more efficient, and to improve data quality as a result. And phase 3 specifically was to achieve electronic transmission of pathology results from Manitoba's private labs in their entirety.
What were some of the biggest challenges facing this phase of the project?
There was incredible responsibility on everybody's part to ensure that the feeds and the data flowing over the feeds would, in terms of the connectivity, that there would not be interruptions, and on the data quality side of the equation, that the reports coming over the electronic feed would be complete and true to the paper version that the registry had been accustomed to using.
How did they manage the challenges?
We had established a minimum standard for the data transmission, which leveled the playing field across the labs. They all had to do it the same way. And for CancerCare, that meant that we weren't managing a lot of unique feeds. We had a standard product coming into our registry or into our electronic pathology system that was predictable. The work at each specific lab culminated with conformance testing, looking at a paper copy and validating that the on-screen version or the electronic version was a satisfactory replica of the paper version.
Feeds were implemented at each lab throughout 2011, and the outcomes?
We start with the Manitoba Cancer Registry as the client for the project. They're very pleased that data is flowing in a much more timely fashion into the registry. The project sponsor is extremely happy with the result of this project, and there's so much potential to utilize what we have built in this work to automate processes down the road for cancer surveillance and epidemiological study.